So I've got a leaky jet on my LA Spas hot tub, noted by some water dripping underneath. I have to take the side panel off, and everything has been foamed on this particular unit. Got a pan down here catching the water. It's been dripping off this line. You probably can't see it on tape, but there's a little bit of water coming down here, so I highly suspect it's this jet. Which is up there. So I'm going to drain the tub down below that line, below that level, and I'm going to pull that jet housing out. I've already pulled it out before, tried to seal it, but the housing is probably cracked. So I'm going to have to remove the housing and replace the whole housing in the jet. So I've kind of cut through here with a keyhole used to cut drywall. Careful not to damage the lines connected to it, but I've cut an area here, and then I'm going to chisel it out. I have a screwdriver and a chisel here. I'm going to use these tools and loosen up the foam in that area and attempt to get a clear area from which to remove the jet. Okay, I've cut away the foam from around my jet, and although I originally suspected the problem to be the jet itself for the housing, it's not. I have a mirror here and I can see the leak comes from where the hose goes into the jet. So my issue is not now to replace the housing here like I thought. I need to either pull this hose out and reseal it. Well, I don't have a lot of slack there to do it that way. I might have to add a piece, or I can see if there's a way to just seal it without pulling it apart. Well, I contacted folks over at Spa Depot, spadepot.com. They recommended I use this product called Plast-aid, which I'm going to do. It sells for about $20. Comes in 2 containers. You mix them together, and it forms a compound that can be molded and will adhere to PVC and form a seal for our leak. So I'm going to give that a try, and we'll see how the results are here shortly. Well, there's my repair. The Plast-aid is applied right where the plumbing connects to the back of the jet here. It's still a little soft. It says it dries in 10 minutes. I'm going to wait a lot longer than that before I turn the water on. But I mixed it to a consistency where it was like Play-Doh, and I just manipulated it along the seam here and went all the way around 360 degrees on both sides. It's fairly easy to work with. And while I'm at it, repairing my hot tub, I realized I might have another use for this product, so I'm going to give it a try. I have a diverter valve handle here that broke off some time ago, and it's broken here. I tried actually putting some silicone caulking on there just for the heck of it to see if it would stay, and of course it didn't. So what I'm going to try the same product, and I'm going to put it just inside this square and see what happens when I replace it and allow it to dry, and see if that does not solve my problem here. Same product I used on the plumbing, the Plast-aid here. What I've done here is put a piece of plastic down before I put the handle on with the Plast-aid, because I don't want the Plast-aid to bond to the bottom here, otherwise the handle won't turn. So my idea is to put the Plast-aid in here, put it on, and then only have the Plast-aid adhere to this square part of the handle and this part that sticks out here. Well, I completed the repair on the plumbing yesterday. Refilled the tub, got the pumps on. The jet that was connected to the leaky plumbing tube is right there. Here's the repair a day later. And my leak was here before. As you can see, it's completely dry with water running through it. Plast-aid is hardened. It's an acrylic that is securely bonded. And as an aside, I used some of the same material to repair my diverter knob here. And it is secure and working just fine.